Mark Goldman. Welcome to my home in Miami Beach, Florida. I'm happy that you're here with me today. It's March 17th, 2008, and the reason I made this video today is not the reason that all the other internet people make their videos and you think that within about 30 minutes or 15 minutes there's going to be a major pitch and I'm going to tell you about the greatest product launch ever. And forget about it. That's not going to happen. What I'm here to talk to you about today is probably something that you've heard a lot about in the news. If you've been watching TV or listening to the radio, reading things on the internet or the newspaper, you've probably heard about the economic downturn. If you haven't, I encourage you to turn on the television right now because it's happening, and some experts are even saying that it's going to be one of the worst economic downturns ever. Some people are even saying that it might be as bad as the Great Depression. I do know is that it is for real. There is an economic tide turning in this world, and a lot of the world that we knew in the past is going to change in the coming months and years. I want to ask you something, and it's a serious question. Just how prepared are you and your family? How prepared are you to take care of your family during the current crisis? I know one thing about me. No matter what you see behind me, no matter what you think about it, I'm not here to talk about the internet lifestyle and how great this is to live overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, and I'm in a high-rise in Miami. No, I'm not here to talk to you about that. I know that at a moment's notice, all of this could be gone. And do you know how I know that? Because I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I came from a very humble background, and we had to work really hard to get where we wanted in life. Matter of fact, goldbar.net, and you might have heard of our software company with our e-commerce software, Goldbar One. It was started by my wife Terry and I from the little part of our living room in a one-bedroom apartment, freezing our butts off in New York. Both of us working jobs to support ourselves while we had this dream of starting a business. And the only way that we were able to start that business was by learning about joint ventures. Now, you might have heard about joint ventures before. You might have seen it mentioned briefly in another guru, by a guru out there. You might have read about it on the internet. You might have heard other people talking about it. If you've heard anything about joint ventures, chances are it came from us. I don't say that to brag, but in 2001, my wife Terry and I wrote the very first book on joint ventures called JV Secrets Revealed. And the reason that we wrote that book is not because we studied something, because at that time there was nothing else to study. The reason we wrote that book is because we used joint ventures to grow our little fledgling business. We took it out of the corner of our one-bedroom apartment, and we built a global business that employs 45 people in 3 offices all around the world. And we're adding more as we speak. So I don't say any of this stuff to brag. None of it really means anything because, as I said, with the state of the world today, it could be gone in a moment's notice. But you know why I'm sitting here and I'm able to smile at you and talk about things like this? It's because I'm confident that with joint ventures, no matter what happened, no matter what kind of economic situation occurred, because of what we know about joint ventures, we could rebuild from scratch and have it. You know what? I hate to work for other people. I've done it, so I couldn't do it. So maybe you're in a dead-end job right now. Maybe maybe you work for someone. Maybe you have a business that isn't providing you the satisfaction that you need. I've been there, so I can relate to you. And I know one thing: I can't go back to it. I would sooner throw myself off a cliff than go back to working for somebody else because I just don't have the passion for it. When I have my own business, I can work 20-hour days, 4-hour days, whatever the case may be, and it usually leans more towards the 20-hour days. But that's because it's what I want to, it's because of what I enjoy. But I wouldn't have been able to build this business without joint ventures, without the concepts of partnering with others, without the concepts of using other people's credibility, other people's expertise, other people's lists, other people's money, other people's time. I would not be able to grow my business. And if any of you have been on our email list for any length of time, you've probably seen that even though we wrote the first book on joint ventures, which we've been selling for the past 7 years, We've produced other products, audios, videos where we teach people about joint venturing, where I teach people how to be a joint venture deal maker and broker for others. Worked with Jay Abraham, I've worked with Mike Enlow. I've worked with a lot of people who are experts in the area of joint venturing and strategic partnerships. And what you might have seen over the last couple of months since 2008 began is that we've been slowly pulling every single one of those products off the market. Now, for most people, it'd be a suicidal business move to pull products that were doing really well off the market. But there's a method to our madness, and I'm going to get to it in a second, and I'm going to teach you how everything that we've done has all been for you, and has all been to benefit you and help you no matter what the economic situation is out there. But what there is going to be is the creation of the world's first online joint venture educational institute. That's right. We're creating something called JVUniversity.com. We're looking to really establish an amazing online community of joint venture experts. There's not only going to be that social networking aspect, there's going to be every piece of information that's ever been released on joint ventures by myself or anyone affiliated with me is going to be included in this area. We used to sell our products in physical or in separate digital formats. What we've decided is to converge everything into a membership-based website. Okay? So it's going to contain all of our greatest joint venture text and PDF information, all of our greatest joint venture audios, videos. Some stuff's been released to the public and sold before. The original content for joint JVs that we used to put out there, JV Secrets Revealed, JV Broker, JV Mastermind, and JV Mastery, it's all gone. Okay? The only way that you're going to be able to get this information is at JV University. Now, how much is it going to cost you to get access to this information in this online community of JV University? Actually, we've decided to make JV University completely free. Well, there's two parts of JV University. There's the completely free part, and we worked really hard on it, and it includes an incredible amount of content. So what the free area is going to contain is going to be an amazing amount of content for the text, videos, audios, and there's going to definitely be some interaction with myself and with the joint venture staff. As a matter of fact, for the last 4 months at Gold Bar, we've built an incredible marketing mastermind team. They've built most of the content at JV University, and they have, along with me and my guidance and my help, have put together some of the most amazing stuff. They've gone through all the archives, all the warehouses here. They've seen some of the stuff that we have, some of the stuff we never released, and they were shocked. They couldn't believe the amount of content we've got and that we haven't done anything with it. So they begged me to release this stuff. I promise you that even though some of it's a couple years old, it is evergreen. These are things that could apply to you no matter where you are in the world, no matter what your business is. The stuff that's in JV University in the free section is going to blow your mind, okay? So to get started, if I've spoken enough and you're ready to shut me up, all you have to do is fill out the form below. It's a sign-up form, completely free. There's absolutely no obligation. You don't have to buy anything. I don't even want your credit card, okay? This isn't a trial. It's not going to expire in 30 days and you're going to be asked to pay. It's a free site. It's free forever. If you want to upgrade, inside there's going to be a video where I talk to you a little bit more about the upgrade and what it's going to be involved. I promise you, the upgrade is going to be extremely affordable because I'm not in this to do anything except to give back to the community. This has really been my passion. Joint ventures have led me, as I said, from a place of humble beginnings to having pretty much whatever I want in life, and I don't want very much. I'm not into a mansion. I'm not into a Ferrari. I don't even drive a Mercedes because I don't care about that sort of stuff. But if that's what you like, then joint ventures are your ticket to. And if all you want is to make a couple extra $1,000 a month, or if all you want to do is be able to provide for the future and the security of the family, then joint ventures are something that you absolutely have to have in your arsenal. Without joint ventures, I wouldn't be where I am today, and there are lots of people who wouldn't be where they are today. Jay Abraham, Donald Trump, Ted Turner, Mike Enlow, Bill Gates. We're going to talk about all those things inside JV University. This is Mark Goldman signing off, and I want to let you know that no matter what the economic times are, no matter what the future brings, as always, I wish you ultimate success. But ultimate success comes from looking within, and it comes from knowing joint ventures. So I encourage you to join JV University right now.